Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
So Sean won't be joining us this evening. He had to work late.
That day at work.
Yep. Brian, did you get all your stuff moved in?
The important stuff, yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna go back on Wednesday to finish up and clean and grab the parts from work that I left there because I didn't want to bring them in the trailer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's get it updated.
Just finishing up some few small things here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, cool.
You sound sick.
Wouldn't you know it?
Dang.
Does anybody want to do the recap from last time?
Well, I know we made it to the town/settlement,
Mm-hmm.
and in exchange for our freedom, we can.
After getting blamed for murder.
Yeah. Framed for murder.
Just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, so for exchange for our freedom, we were tasked with solving a problem for someone. And during our information gathering, we hung out at a tavern, bar, pub,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want to call it.
It's a tavern.
Which, after that, we decided we would do some underground fighting, presumably. And that's all I remember.
Okay.
There's lots of details that I'm not filling in there.
I remember there was a Drugar that got shanked on the dock, and that's what we got blamed for. We're approached by a dwarf called Jiroki, and he's worried about the Council of Savants.
Well, that's she's the general told you to find Droki, who's
Oh, okay.
rumored to be part of the Council of Savants.
Okay. And the inn we were at was Goldbrorn's lair, and we wanted
That's
to go
the
to a
inn
tavern
that you'll be
called
staying at. Yep.
Okay. Then we went to the Tavern of the Shattered Spire,
Mm-hmm.
and Sal worked into sparring in the ring, and I guess roped the rest of us into it somehow.
Only those that want to. You don't
Yeah,
have
only
to.
those that want to. Okay. I think that was pretty much it. Stupid thing.
Oh, and a couple of us leveled.
Yep.
Just 1 second here. Okay. All right. So we will pick up where we last left off. You guys were in the Shattered Spire Tavern, and everyone was leaving. Or not everyone. There was a few people left back. The kobolds seemed to be running the place. There was a winged kobold that seemed to be acting as the bartender slash owner, and with several others running around serving drinks and things. Sal had met a couple people that had recognized him from his wrestling days and found out that there is potentially some entertainment in this town that he may be interested in, and he told Sal to check with the barkeep after people started kind of dying down. After talking to him, the barkeep, he prepositioned Sal with an opportunity to join a fight, or if at the very least to watch some fights this evening that would be opening soon. He hasn't told you how to get there yet or where it was per se. But what do you guys want to do?
So we're still at the bar? Or... Can you all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Are we still at the bar?
I'm not hearing you guys. Hold on.
Well, do we figure out what time this would happen?
Yeah, we can hear you, Nick. Yes. I forgot you can't hear it, so I had to type it. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I can hear fine now. Okay.
I was asking if you were still at the bar then, with how you put that.
What's that?
Were we still at the bar or did we leave it?
I believe you guys were still in the bar.
So, I'll go back over to the barkeep and ask him, what time and where he wants us to come back.
He looks at you and kind of looks around, and he squints his eyes like he's looking for something. If you hold on just a little bit longer, I'll show you where you can go. Do you plan on joining in the festivities tonight, or
Of course.
is it just you then?
I think some of my friends wanted to join.
Oh boy! And you see him rubbing his claws together. He goes, "You told him about the upfront fee, right?"
Of course, because I have to borrow it from them myself, anyways.
Okay. Give me about 20 minutes or so, and meet me back over here.
Okay. And I'll go share the news with everyone. If you have any questions,
Okay.
ask.
How much was it again?
It's 25 gold apiece.
Okay.
So, who is gonna come see the mighty Zal fight tonight? I know Tendon wants to join me, but anyone else gonna join? Y'all can at least watch.
I'll join in.
Ah, Padre, good.
Now, is this a fight to the death, or...
From what I understand, till knockout.
Okay.
They'll go over the rules and stuff once you get down there. Oh, sorry.
I'm assuming we'd all be fighting with or non-lethal damage, basically.
Right. I'll go ahead and kind of give you the rules. So, well, was there anything you guys wanted to do in that 20 minutes, and then I'll just have him explain the rules to you?
No, I'll just let Sal know that I'll cover his cost.
Okay.
Muchas gracias.
And Eldith is going to join as well, but she can take her own or pay her own way. So about 20 minutes or so come up, or did I say 20 or 10 minutes?
20, I believe.
Okay, but regardless, you guys get through discussing and getting your coin and stuff ready, and you head back up to the barkeep. You see the other ones kind of cleaning up the bars, and all of them seem to be looking around, not nervously per se, but just trying to keep an eye out, because what they're doing isn't technically legal. From what you can gather, knowing what little you do know about the Duergar, at least. As you make your way up, the barkeep heads you back into the back area where they keep their kegs, and he's got several huge kegs. Some of them, Ted Nug, are probably as tall as you, maybe a little taller. And you see him walk up, and you see this little tiny guy, and he pushes one of them, and it kind of swings out to the side, and you see a spiral staircase that goes down. And he says, "After you."
I go in.
Okay, everybody going in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to show you the arena, but it takes you a while to get into there. Let's see.
It's black for me.
I'm just gonna spectate this. I don't actually want to fight in the arena.
Okay. Surprisingly, there are many people in here. There's probably between 90 and 120 people actually in here of several races. Very few Duergar, actually. There are some, but there are very few. You do see some Drow, which is kind of rare-ish. for this area at least. Yeah, you can put yourself.
I know this arena.
Do you? Is this
Gord
the same
knows
one
it
you
too.
have?
Exactly.
That's funny. Okay. So he leads you down, and you see in the middle, the whole arena ground is just earth. But in the middle, you see 4 big pillars, and on the pillars, there's several ropes that are kind of in making a ring out of it, essentially. Let's see. Hold on 1 second, and I'll get something else up here. Okay. You look around and notice that this is quite large, and it did take you a while to walk down here, and it kind of curiosity piques as to how others get down there without being seen with that many people. But as you look around, you do notice that there's a kind of a special box to the southern side of the map. And you guys can all see now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And in there you see somebody. It looks like a human, maybe elven-esque features. Up in the stands, he's got a reddish beard, red hair, a red cloak, and a black plate armor, and every one of the edges of the plate seems to be almost smoldering like a hot fire, but doesn't seem to be burning. And he has got several kobolds around him fanning him, and including the you see the kobold that walked you down, the winged kobold that walked you down. He gets up in that box as well and kind of stands up towards the front.
Is it possible for me to cast a spell before we come onto the arena?
Yeah, I didn't fully go over the rules yet, have I?
Not at all.
Okay, all right.
No.
So, hold on 1 second. Let me unplug this. Okay, so as you guys get in there, he stands up on the box, and you hear his voice echo, and everybody gets quiet or quieter. See if I can turn this down. There. Okay. You hear him explain that tonight we're going to have one-on-one battles, and we've got some new blood in the arena tonight. Just to make sure that everybody is fresh on the rules, armor is fine. Weapons is a no. Magic, no. He says, try not to kill anyone. Those that do will be swiftly dealt with. Can't say we don't have accidents. And let the games begin. And off to the northern side, you see that there's 4 other look to be combatants. You see, look like
One a house cat?
I couldn't find. It's a tabaxi.
Okay.
I couldn't find a stupid icon fast enough. So you see a. Well, you noticed when you magicked, nobody noticed or said anything. Whatever you did, if it was just like a small cantrip, seemed to have gone unnoticed. So if that answers your question, Melvin.
Well, actually, I was going to cast something on us before we got into the arena, but
Well, I mean, what did you want to cast?
I was going to cast aid on me, Sal, and Ted Nug.
Okay.
Gives us each 5 more hit points.
Okay. So,
Assuming it's a temporary.
8 hours.
Well, like it's considered temporary hit points is what he's asking, I think.
Yeah, but it's actually permanent for 8 hours.
Okay.
Like you can gain them back, but I don't see that happening during the fight. So it's just basically 5 extra hit points.
okay.
You gonna allow that?
You don't see anything stopping you.
Okay. Like I said, I would have done that before we got into the ring, not
Okay,
watching
yeah.
everybody watch.
Yeah, that's
me do
fine.
it.
Eldith, Jim Jar walks up to you and says, "So, how much you want to bet on the group here?"
You said Eldith, right? Because wouldn't you be talking to yourself?
Or I'm sorry, Erden.
I don't think I'm gonna bet anything.
Come on. And he
I'm
walks
pretty
up
attached to my coin.
Okay. He walks up to Fargus and you see them talking, and you see Fargus pull out some coin. You notice Jim Jar kind of going around the crowd.
Of course.
You guys may end up fighting each other, and that's fine as long as you guys are okay with it. And if you are, then have fun role playing.
And if you aren't, too bad.
Yep. Since there's 8 of you, the way I will do it is just roll a D8, and I'll assign everybody a number, and however it goes, then that's who you fight.
You want us to roll it now?
Yeah, you can.
Too late.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it in the order that you guys are shown. So.
Does it mean I get to fight the house cat?
I'm just sticking you guys here just for right now.
Technic fights itself.
Yeah. All right, so you would actually be fighting yourself, so go ahead and roll again. Ted, no.
All right. Man, I'm just hitting all the highs and lows right now.
All right. Okay, so, and let me roll for Eldith. Actually, let me do it this way. Everybody roll a d20, and the highest one will go first, and that's how I'll do it. Okay, so Sal, you're going first. So you rolled what was that? 2. Sorry.
Okay.
So you'll be facing the Tabaxi.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. All right. So let me bring up their sheet here. I don't have their stuff input because it was going to take forever. So I got their sheets here. You see the Tabaxi walk up, and it comes up to the rope. You see her or him look around at the audience and put his hands up, and you hear the applause start coming down. Get that back in. He starts yelling out, "Do you want to see a fight?" You hear everybody yelling, "Yeah!" And you hear the bartender get up, and his voice projects loud out over everyone again. He says, "Looks like we've got a cat and bird fight on our hands here. Let's see who comes out on top. Remember, try not to kill your opponent, and may the best humanoid win." And you guys are directed to enter the ring.
Oh, I'm gonna make it flashy. Do you want me to do a dex check to do anything?
You can roll a performance check.
I'm surprised I don't have points into that.
Okay. It's a decent performance. What do you go ahead and kind of explain what you want to do?
I was gonna do a jump up onto the top ropes to, and then face the crowd on the pillar here.
Okay. You hear several people kind of exclaiming loudly and excitedly. Do you want to give your introduction?
I should have wrote one, but I didn't. But hey everybody, it's your favorite bird, El Salvador Escarlata, here to perform for you tonight.
Woo!
Dead nose clap in the background.
I gave a couple claps before jumping down into the ring.
You see, Sal. You look around and you notice that the large humanoid in the box area is kind of. He's standing up and he's got his arms crossed and he's looking at you very curiously.
I'll give him a thumbs up and a best smile that a bird can.
Okay. And you see the Tabaxi get up and kind of climbs up the pole with his claws, and then just jumps up. And then he sits down and starts licking his leg, and looks up at you, and says, "El Salvador, eh? Well, pal, I will say that you won't last long in this ring."
Will I actually be able to hear him over the ground?
Yes, you can hear him. He's talking kind of at a louder octave, but I don't want to yell throughout the house.
Yeah. Kitty cat, you don't know what you're getting into, El Gato Negro.
We shall see. And you hear, sounds like a magical bell go off. He jumps down into the ring.
Or how are you doing this part too? Are we doing like initiative or what?
Yes. So go ahead and roll initiative. Oops. Okay. So 9 and 10. Okay. So you see the cat and, well, I should have said what the name was as it was entering, but his name is Swiftfang. You notice that he's wearing studded leather over his fur, and let's see. You know, he kind of just stands there and paces back and forth a little bit, looking you up and down. Let's see. I need you to roll a deception check for me. Dang it. Stupid thing. Okay. All right. And he's going to run up to you and take a swipe. Why does it keep doing that? It's a 12.
16 is my armor class.
Okay. So you see the claws come out and he rakes by and you're able to duck right out of the way and coming back again with another. And the other one, it seems to be just been a fake out, and he comes back and you feel the scratch across your chest. Let's see, that's for 1 point of damage.
So do I do it like normal hit points or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you hear him go, "Ha ha! First blood!"
Okay.
And you see him take the claw that is dripping a little bit with your blood and kind of drips the tip into his tongue.
All right. So we're doing it basically a normal thing. But of course, do I need to tell you every time? But I'm gonna do non-lethal every time. You know.
No, you're fine. I kind of guessed. Unless you plan on making an executing move, let me know that.
Sal won't. But I can't speak for.
Let me get initiative up so it kind of helps. And if you guys need to interject things that you want to do during this time, feel free.
right.
Like if you want to scan the crowd or things like that.
Might keep an eye out for any shady looking stuff going on.
Okay.
Okay. I think
Since
you're good now.
he's already close, I'll go in.
And I think I lost sound again.
It sounds like it because you can't hear me.
Okay, try it again.
Can you hear me? Still no?
Hold on a sec. Try it again.
Can you hear me?
What the hell's going on? Hold on a sec. Let me restart Discord.
Okay. At least there's comics to read while we wait. I didn't get to watch Acquisitions Incorporated, which is the D&D PAX thing that they do, because some of my guys' friends were too hot in their cosplays. They didn't want to.
Okay. Now I think I can hear you. Yep.
All right. So I'll start off with a simple punch, because it's not going to be simple after that. I'm derping out. I forget. Do I just click my talons or my weapon to attack? Right.
Yep.
It will still be. It'll be a closed fist thing, not a claws.
Okay.
But
22. That's a hit. Okay.
and I will use my bonus action to do a grapple with a tavern brawler.
Okay.
I forget how do we.
It's athletics versus athletics or
Acrobatics.
Yeah. Okay. And he's got. Oops. Okay.
Let me know if it succeeds or not, and I'll tell you what he does.
Okay. Hold on one sec.
Well, every day you get to avenge your...
You won.
All right.
So
It would be simple since the beginning of the match. So I will spin around to the backside of him and put him in a full Nelson, which is just putting both of his arms behind his head.
okay.
Teach this kitty a lesson for hitting me.
You hear the crowd gets really excited for a second, and you hear the Swift Fang go. That's not fair.
Bad kitty. And that'll be it for his turn.
Oh, that was one thing that I forgot to mention. So if you pin them for, let's see, 2 rounds, if you grapple, and you can use your next round to pin, and if they stayed pinned, then they're out. If you take them out of the ring, or you yourself become out of the ring for 2 rounds, then you're disqualified or lose or whatever too.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna use his action to try to break it. Okay, and roll your acrobatics. And he breaks free, and he kind of kicks back with one foot and nudges you and leaves just enough room for him, and he kind of wiggles free and turns around, and he is going to disengage and climb up this post, which is the post itself is probably 6 feet up off the ground, 6 to 8 feet up off the ground.
Okay.
And you guys, by the way, are equal about each other in height and weight. So I know you're a smaller one.
Yes.
And that's about all he can do right now. And again, as he breaks free, everybody kind of is in uproar and cheering and stuff.
Would he have gotten an attack of opportunity?
He disengaged.
He disengaged.
Okay.
Is there I know the pillars looks like it's bigger than normal. Would there be enough room for me to kind of get up there and get at him too? Even if not, I could fly in front of him.
There's not really enough room for 2 people.
Okay. Well, I'll just float 6 feet up above in front of him.
Okay.
And I'll make an attack. If it succeeds, I'll tell you what I would like to do.
Okay.
It's basically the idea is, since it's not just punches, if I succeed in the attack, would it be okay to do it as a grapple, so to say?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that hits.
All right. Let me look. If I recall, there was something I liked. No. No. Maybe not. Let's see.
Is there anything you guys want to do while you're watching?
Just cheer down.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing specific.
Okay.
So, let me do. I'll relink it to you so you'll understand. Can I do that too?
I was watching this one earlier. Yep.
All right. So Sal jumps up or floats up high enough to where he can grab basically his shoulders. It looks like with his bottom feet, and just does a backflip, throwing the cat behind him.
And
It's called.
cat falls to the ground.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to hit that one. I meant to hit that one.
Ooh.
And it's called a Hurricane Rana for anyone that actually watches wrestling stuff.
Yeah, so you see Sal kind of grab him with his legs, then just flip him upside down, and you see the cat land hard, and the dust and dirt kind of kick up, and you hear, and it's kind of breathing heavily.
I didn't mean to link that to you again. I was going to put it in the group.
Okay.
And just because I can, since I'm still up here, let me just do use another attack if I succeed, and I'll tell you what else I'll do. Unless you want to count that roll I did earlier on accident.
No, go ahead and roll again. And that's a hit.
All right, so let's have fun with that one again. Then we'll do. I think it's the one I listed right before that one. So Sal, wait, no, not that one. No, that's too much. I forget what it's called, but basically I'm gonna jump off the top and do a flip onto him. From the building.
So after flipping the cat down onto the ground, you see Sal float himself onto the post, and then comes up and then somersaults in the air and lands right on his chest. Go ahead and roll. And its backseat is breathing very heavily.
All right, and I just use it as a bonus action for extra attack, monk-like, no key. So I will end my turn.
Okay. Right. Let me see here.
And it would be called a 450 splash. Basically.
Okay. It's going to use part of his move to get up, and you do see him breathing heavily, and you see that the hair on the back of his neck has kind of stood up, and he's kind of glowering at you. He says, "More to you than to hear the rest of the crowd. It's been a while since I've had a good fight. Let's kick this up a notch." And he is going to attempt to swing back at you. and whiffs.
It's not this cat's night.
And I'm going to try another one. And whiffs.
Damn.
And he's going to disengage, and you see him go run up to the top here. Okay. Your turn.
Kitty cat doesn't learn his lesson. So I'll fly right back over to him. And I'll start with the attack if I can find the right window.
That's a miss.
Bonus action for another attack. Not bonus action. Well, yeah, it is bonus action, but still. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to kind of float there then, because
Okay.
I can't disengage.
Okay. He's kind of crouched down and is ready to spring at you. He is going to attempt to grapple you. Damn it. Hold on. That's a plus. Forgot to roll it. Plus 10. So 24. And you see him leap out, and he kind of grazes one of your wings as he's pouncing out. And he lands on all fours and looks back up at you. And there's not much he can do from right there. So he lands about in the center of the ring. About right here. Looks at you and kind of points at you and beckons you with his paw.
Trying to play it off cool like.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll just dive down at him, get down on the ground, and then attack him.
Okay. Well, that's a miss.
Bonus action to attack again.
That's a hit.
Let's go ahead and do just a simple DDT. So I'll grab his head under my armpit behind me and just go backwards with him, taking my weight and just slamming his head into the ground.
Okay. All right. Okay, you can definitely hear him breathing heavily. It did look like he was trying to gauge you more. You noticed that he was it looked like, or he felt like he was being able to project your attacks, and then as he ducked out onto that one, you grabbed him and brought him down.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. And he is going to roll around and try to grapple you again. Ooh! So as he comes down, he rolls on top of you and grabs your arms and it's almost kneeling on your wings, so you can't use those as leverage. And he's just gonna try to hold you in the grapple.
So just roll acrobatics again to try to get out of it with my action?
Yep. And you break free.
Alright, so I can use a bonus action to attack now because I used my regular action?
Yep.
Alright. Because he actually did something, I will go ahead and use a key. Well, wait, I don't think I can do Flurry of Blows unless I landed a hit.
Right, I think that's how it works.
So I'll just use my bonus action just to do another attack instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Flustered from getting up, I guess I don't quite land the grab. But I will get back to my feet, at least, so to say, in that action.
Okay. And let's see. He's going to get up and try to pounce at you again. This will be an attack. $18, I think that hits.
Mm-hmm.
For 4. And he's going to attack again.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. So he leaps at you and kind of rakes at you across the chest again, and then tries to. Looks like he's trying to tear off your mask, but misses.
All right. Go on for a regular attack first. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Well, bonus action, regular attack. After that, then apparently. Yeah.
And that's a miss too.
Yeah, there's not much else I can do. Apparently, I messed up my health there, but I'll fix it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. He is going to attempt to move around you. He's just making steps around, so it's no attack of opportunity. And is going to attempt to spring onto you from the back again. And he is extremely fast, so he kind of uses the leverage of the post and jumps. And misses. Well, actually, you'd have to roll your...
Acrobatics.
Yep. Yeah, he misses. And you kind of gauge what he's trying to do and turn to the side and see him land right next to you. And that's his turn.
Alright, starting off as usual. Motherfucker.
That's a miss.
Bonus action, regular attack.
That's a hit.
Alright. Let's just give him a couple of punches instead of anything fancy.
Are you going to stomp your foot while you do it?
Of course. Gotta make a lot of sound.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
or hit my chest with the other arm.
Right. Yep.
Is this a canvas ring so it resonates really well? Is that the idea?
Well, you're seeing a whole lot of dust get kicked up.
It's just Sal's normal reactions.
He's still up, and it doesn't look like he took as much damage from that. It seems that he must have some type of padding underneath his jerkin. Okay. And let's see. He's going to attempt to swing around you and grapple again. Woot. So he's got you grappled. He's got you in a full Nelson now, and it's like he's kind of got because your wings are a problem for him. He's kind of got his whole body wrapped around you with his legs around into your groin area.
Right.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna try to break it.
Oof. Let's see. It would be very interesting if he also rolled a d20. Close. Nope, you broke it. You rolled a natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
So I'll turn around and attack him with my bonus action. And yeah. It's just a great night for attacks. It's the first match warm up.
No, just wait till I go. Trust me.
And he's going to swing back around. He's actually going to disengage, and looks like he's going towards the ropes. He goes to the ropes and then jumps right on back as fast as he can. He's going to attempt to grapple you as like a super fast cat ball. Let's see. Ooh, natural 20.
This is a attack or a grapple again?
It's a grapple.
And a natural 1, yeah.
He kind of knocks the air out of you, and you tumble forward as he lands on top. And you hear him chuckling.
Thought you were good at this, Sal.
And gonna roll a performance check.
Sal's too busy to do anything about it.
And about half the crowd is yelling and screaming and cheering. You do hear a few boos. But yeah. Okay. And your turn.
All right, gonna first, of course.
Finish him.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. He still got you.
I can only try to break it once, I'm assuming. I can't use my
Yep.
bonus.
Yep.
No, I mean,
But he'll have to do it one more time
yeah,
on his turn.
not much else I can do then, so.
Okay. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh. And as the count comes down, 3, 2, 1. And he lets you go, and you hear him pat you on the back and say, "Nice try, kid." And you hear the whole crowd is erupting in cheers and everything. And they say, "Well, it looks like the cat won this time. Better luck next time, Sal."
Man.
You see the guy in black kind of look at you and kind of give a golf clap, and then he kind of flicks his wrist at you like, "Okay, that's enough."
I'll get up and dust myself off and try to at least, I mean, of course it's still a performance, so he's going to do his best,
Mhm.
but
Okay.
I'll,
Do you want to roll a performance again?
yes. I was already looking for it.
Okay.
So, on my way out, I'll give him a handshake and raise his arm up as a good sport. The cat.
Okay. He appreciates it. He seems to be a very good sport, and you look like you did some good damage to him. But he's been doing this quite a while in this particular ring, so. But he graciously shakes your hand back, and you hear everybody cheering loudly. You do hear several jeers and people kind of slamming their hands down, and looks like there's coin following their hand.
Some Jim Jar bits.
Yeah. All right. who's up next?
If you're going on the rolls earlier, Eldith had the next D20 roll.
Okay. I'll skip her. Between you, Melvin and Ted Nug, which one of you wants to go next? Or if you want to roll, you can roll too.
I just roll for it.
Okay.
I see him typing though, so I'll wait a second.
Cat had just
What
crazy,
do we roll?
ridiculously high acrobatics.
Rolling to see who goes. Roll a d20. Okay. Melvin, you get to go. Roll a d4. Actually, 1, 2. Roll a d6. Sorry. Okay, since 2's already done. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Pick the easiest guy, because I'm gonna suck.
You see the bugbear get out there.
Great.
You hear the announcer say, "Oh, this one looks like he's gonna have some fun on his hands. Here comes Gregek the Intimidating." You see this big lumbering bugbear walk up to the ring, and he kind of snarls at you and spits on the ground. You see him reach down into the back of his pants, and it looks like he's scratching his butt. And then he pulls it back out and gives it a good old sniff. And hops into the ring. I'll give him a performance roll here. Let's see. Is it? Okay, so that's a good old 10. -2. Okay. You see a lot of people jeering. Go ahead.
I act like I'm blind, like I'm kind of groping myself or groping around the ring, like I don't know quite where I am,
Okay.
because my eyes look fucked up.
Right. You hear him be like, "What is this? You give me a challenge. This man can't see."
Oh, thank God you're here. It's a nightmare.
Then I pretend I'm deaf and go, "What?"
Telling them there's no more overtime was bad. When I tell them there are no
I'll
more
make
vehicles,
quick work of
so-
this and move to the higher rank. And you see him clapping his arms together, kind of trying to get the crowd to get along with him, and they just seem to keep on jeering at him. Do you want to do your announcement or anything like that?
Nah, I'm just gonna keep like walking around the ring like I don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay. All right. You hear the magical bell hit, so go ahead and roll initiative. Okay. You notice that his arms are extremely long. And can probably hit you from farther away than normal.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. But he's going to charge up to you. Turn tracker going. and take a swing. Let's put D20 plus 74. Okay, 17.
That misses.
He, just to kind of let you know, he's wearing a black, and it looks more black because of wear, but it's blacked spiked armor, so it's got lots of spikes all over it, and looks kind of dingy.
Okay.
Let's see. So that was a miss, and he's going to. So as he comes and takes a swing, you sidestep out of it and kind of befuddles him a bit, but he's going to take another swing at you.
I tried to make it look like it was an accident that I got out of his way.
Okay. Roll deception with advantage. And he missed again. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem that he caught on. Your ruse is still seem to be stupid computer. Urgh. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna use my strength bash.
Okay.
To try and knock him backwards.
Okay, that's his. That's against his strength, right?
Yeah, strength against strength.
Okay. So 22 versus 17. Yep. And pushes him 5 feet back. Is that right?
No, I was trying to knock him down.
Oh, you're trying to knock him prone. Okay. Yeah, he's prone.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go down to one knee and punch him right in the face.
Okay. You'll have advantage because he's prone. That just hits.
Hello?
Yeah, that just hits. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
Yeah. Yeah, you broke up for a second, but
Okay. All right. And you see your fist kind of slam into his nose, and it's already kind of a squished, flat nose. Looks like it's been broken several times, but you hear it kind of crack under your fist, and see some blood start trickling out, and you see his eyes go from like a yellowish color to an orangish color. And he starts kind of yelling and getting extremely angry.
I'm gonna just kind of stagger around him this way, like I still don't know. It's like I still can't see him. Just like,
Okay. Okay.
do I need to hit end turn?
Yeah, go ahead. All right. He's going to attempt to stand up using his movement, or half of his movement. Okay.
So I
Yeah.
can't use warding flare either, can I?
Don't know.
I think I'll forego that.
Okay. Let's see. So he is going to come around and kind of, as he stands up, he's going to attempt to bash you with the backhand. And I believe that's a miss. So as he comes around, you kind of stumbling backwards. His
I said,
arm.
what
just
is that
misses.
smell?
You see him further get enraged. He's going to attempt to take another swing. And 19.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Probably gonna hurt.
Oops, not a D20. Hold on. 4 plus 4.
Shouldn't hurt that much.
Eat you with that stank finger.
For 7 damage. And then as a bonus action, he's going to attempt to grapple you. And let's see here. Okay. So against your strength. Or either your acrobatics or athletics. Yep, so he hits you and then he tries to change that into a grab and you just kind of stumble out of the way almost like a drunkard blind man. And you just continue to further aggravate him. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna same routine. Just try to shove him down.
Okay. Nope. Not this time.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and kick him in the nuts.
Okay. That hits.
So, oh, there you are.
You hear him go, oh! He kind of doubles over a minute and starts to go down on one knee. Okay. And he's going to try to attack you. $18?
Yeah, that's my AC. So that hits.
Okay. For 6 damage, and finally landing some blows, he's going to attempt to make another one. That hits. For 8.
So 14 total.
Yep, and you're going to see him, these landing the blows seems to encourage him even further, and he's going to use action surge and attempt to hit you again.
That's not
What's that?
not fair.
That one misses. And you said yours was 18?
Yeah, he missed it.
AC? Okay. Yep. So he misses those last two.
I felt the breeze on those.
You'll feel more of that sooner than later. He's not too intelligent. Your turn.
I gathered. Rolling good on strength tonight.
Was that to knock him down?
Yeah.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Damn it. Hold on. I'm guessing that was a yes.
Yes.
I don't know why this is not working. Hold on. Type it louder.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Hold on. Let me get out of this and back in. Okay. Somebody talk.
Back?
Yes. Jeez. I think it's time to reformat the computer. I don't know why it does this all the time. Last two times we played it, I had no problem. And this time, I don't know why it's doing it, but yes, he's prone.
Okay, I'm gonna kick him in the head.
Okay. That hits.
Yeah, I had advantage, so it should take the
Oh,
22
that's right.
should hit.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
I'm staggering back around over there.
Okay. And he's going to get back up again.
I think I stepped on something.
And he's going to back away. And you can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yeah, I'll take a flail at him. Make it look like I'm trying to flail at him.
Okay. If you're going to do that, roll a performance to see if you can make it look. Okay. It's a miss. Okay. He's going to attempt to attack you from here. And you notice that his arms are quite long, as one hits you right in the chest, or if you're trying to block it with your shield, catches it right as you're trying to put it in front of you. For 6.
Okay.
And he's gonna stagger back to the side and say, and just kind of grins at you, and he's gonna attempt to attack you again. missed. He's going to come up to the bar over here, or the pole.
So he hit me for 6 total, right?
Yes. Do you guys want to do anything
Okay,
while
my
you're
turn.
in the crowd watching and whatever? Yes, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pretend I'm like sniffing, like I'm trying to smell where he is.
Okay. And you notice as he sees you kind of sniffing around, you notice him kind of sniff under his armpits and stuff, trying to see what you're trying to smell.
So I'm gonna run over to him, and I'm gonna use my strength to try and knock him out over the ring this time, instead of
Okay.
knock him down. He's on the edge of the ring, so
Okay, how far can you push him? The
I
10
think
feet?
5 feet,
Oh, 5. Okay.
because it's
He'd
like
be
the
right
ring
on.
is like halfway there.
Yeah, he'd be right on the rope. So,
Okay, so
Yeah.
that won't work. Is that what you're saying?
you'd have to push him and then hit him, essentially.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep, that knocked him. So, you did push him. You
I
knocked him
down,
back,
but didn't get it.
but you didn't hit him. So he's kind of just leaned up against the rope right now.
Okay.
All right. He's going to.
I can close that gap.
Yep, you can. All right. He is going to attempt to attack you. And whiffed again. But hits that time. For 8. And he's also, as he grabs you, he's going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
Oops, that should have been 22. It's plus 5, not 4. So, okay. And you are grappled.
Well, that sucks.
Okay.
So what did I take? I took 8 damage.
Yes, 8 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna try to break.
Okay. And the rest of you guys are there. Can I get you to roll a perception check? Okay, you break.
Okay, that would have been my attack, right?
What's that?
That would have been my attack, right?
Yeah, that's your action. Yep.
But I can still bonus action try and knock him out of the ring, right? Because he's right up against the ropes.
You can't, because you have to use the attack action if using that feat. You can use a bonus action to attack, though. Just a unarmed attack, but you can't add your proficiency to it.
Okay. Then you're gonna have to figure out if it.
Just -3. So, no.
I missed
it doesn't.
anyway.
Yep. Could move if you wanted. Kind of. I mean, he'd get an attack of opportunity, but it's up to you.
No, I like keeping him up against the ropes.
Okay.
See if he'll stay there. Maybe I'll get another shot at him. He seems kind of dumb and smelly.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah, sorry.
Sal and Tednug, you notice as you're looking around, you see a bunch of people, but you see in particular a couple of drow kind of just staring at you, and you see one of them makes eye contact with you, and you see him kind of dart out away.
Can I smile really big and wave at him?
Sure.
And do that.
Okay. They don't seem to they don't seem to mind that, and just continued walking away in a very quick manner.
So wait, what happened exactly?
So there's a couple of drow talking, and you see one of them look at you guys and make eye contact. And as you made eye contact, they turn around and looks like they were leaving very hurriedly.
Okay.
Gregek is going to climb the pole here, and is going to attempt to jump down on you for an attack. Oops, I rolled. Nope, that was right. Yeah, so he lands right next to you, very forcefully, and looks like he's kind of buckled his knee. But he's going to get up and attempt to swing at you. And misses, and he's kind of right up against the rope right there again. Your turn.
Try and knock his ass out of the ring again.
Okay. Okay. He falls back. He's actually out of it.
As he's falling back, I try to kick him through the ropes or whatever the hell's there.
Okay. I don't think it has his advantage since he's not prone.
It
You just
should have.
try-
That was the.
You were.
That's what. If
you-
you,
Go ahead.
if I'm trying to knock him prone while he's. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Right, so you can
Okay,
either
still knock
knock
him out
him
of the-
prone or... Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep. So
That's
he's
fair.
out of the ring right now. All right. But you did miss the kick.
I yelled, "Where'd you go?"
You play me for a fool. And he's going to attempt to hit you from where he stands. And missed. What is with it? He's going to attempt to come up here.
Does he have some kind of disadvantage of getting back in the ring, or
It
movement?
uses half movement to get back into the ring, but he's got
Okay.
plenty to get in.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
Gonna stagger over here and try and knock him backwards and knock him out of the ring again.
Okay. And while he's doing this, Ted Nog walks up to the edge of the arena to Sal, and Ted Nog, or Jim Jar walks up to Ted Nog and Sal and says, "So, how much you want to put down against Melvin?"
Sorry, Jimmy, I have no money.
I'll bet you a gold that Melvin wins.
Well, I'm taking those bets too. So you're up for a gold, huh?
Did he just have a
Alrighty.
critical fail as I'm trying to knock him down?
Yep, he sure did. So he falls through.
Can I get advantage on this hit since he had a critical fail?
Yep.
Okay.
Were you trying to knock him prone or trying to knock him back?
Trying to knock him out of the ring.
Okay. Yep. That just hits, actually.
That would hit him anyway without the advantage anyway, so.
Right. Okay. All right. He's going to use his movement to try to come back in. And attack you. Why is he rolling so low? And missed again. Okay.
I'm still putting on the blind staggering, just like kind of like accidentally avoiding everything.
He's going to circle around you and come to the middle.
He's learning, huh?
Yep. All right, your turn.
Okay, I gotta try and knock him out his ass.
Okay.
I don't have advantage on that.
Oh.
So I'd fail on that.
Yep. Ooh, that's it.
However,
Yep.
well, that sucks. I hit him harder before.
He looks like he's taking some good damage. You see that he's starting to breathe more heavy.
Man, you got bad breath.
And he, as you say that, he kind of grins at you, and you see his teeth almost look like they have mold growing on them. They're kind of green and yellow. Some of them even look a little fuzzy and black. And roll an attack. Natural 20.
Ouch.
For 10 damage. And
Yeah, that
again.
sucks.
Misses that one. Let's see here.
I'm still up.
And he's going to attempt to grapple you.
How can he grapple me, man?
All he has to do is hit you one time. With the Tavern Brawler,
Oh, okay.
says when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can attempt to grapple them as a bonus action. So he rolled a 23. And you are grappled.
Okay. Well, I guess I got to try to break the grapple.
Okay.
Now, is that just strength again, or is that the athletics again?
Athletics, yep. Okay. Yep, you break free.
Then I'm just going to try and, as I'm breaking free, I try to backfist him.
Okay. Oh, it is your turn. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that hits. Well, yeah, that hits. What's your first roll? 6. Okay. He turns around to you and says, "Why won't you just go down?"
What?
And takes a swing and misses.
It's just a great night.
I bent down to like look at my shoe.
And as you bend down, he comes back with both hands and slams it on top of your head.
Shit.
For 5 damage.
Still up.
Hand's gonna attempt to grapple you again. He rolled a 1. Well, so did you. But you have a higher point, so. Yep.
Wow. I'm not excited for my turn.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not excited for my turn. Get negative rolls here.
Okay, gotta try and knock him on his ass.
Okay.
I don't have advantage. I just don't feel
Right,
like
yeah,
switching it back
yeah.
and forth.
You're fine. Nope. Okay. 16.
Crap.
That's a miss.
I think I'm in trouble, guys.
You got this.
You can always try
Yeah, if he
to
misses.
sneak a heal.
Yeah, I don't think that's probably a good plan. I'll probably get arrested.
Okay. He's going to see that you're looking quite weak and come at you and try to knock you out. And I think this is going to do it.
That'll do it, probably.
Since he can roll nothing less than a 4. Damn it.
Yeah, I got 2 hit points left, so whatever he hits, he hits.
6. So as he brings his massive fist across your face, lights just go out, and for a second he does finally see the pupils in your eyes, and as you black out, you see his big, disgusting, toothy grin say, "Finally." And you fall down on the ground, and you feel this heavy foot kind of just land on you, and the rest of the crowd sees this big, long-armed bugbear raising his fist to the ceiling, and you hear a lot of jeers and boos, not so many shouts of excitement. And he turns around to the guy in the box, and the rest of you kind of notice that the guy doesn't even seem to be caring, or he's kind of just waves him away. And you see Greg kind of just stomp off, happy but perturbed.
Sal still claps, not excitedly or anything, but good show.
And you see a couple kobolds come in and drag Melvin off towards you guys. One of
How
them,
close did I get?
he was down to 21 out of 60. So
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
What
That's
was
not bad for a
the
cleric, man.
what was the
Almost
tabaxi down
there.
to, by the way? If you had
yeah, he had 10 hit points
ah.
Had to hit one with two.
out of 46.
Mm.
Yep.
I held up my cleric end. I did fine.
Yeah, you did honestly pretty good, since you only had the one attack that actually did damage. So, the Tabaxi was actually level 6 too. So, you did pretty good. And I'll let you know what their class were, because I actually made these guys up. So, you, Melvin, were fighting a level 5 brute, and which is the new fighter class. And
Yeah, I read it.
Sal, you were fighting a level 6 inquisitive rogue. All right, Ted Nug, you ready for your turn?
Yep.
I
Roll.
But
I
before I
groggily
do
shout
that,
over to Ted Nug when I wake up and say, "Salvage our pride, Ted Nug."
I'll try.
Yeah.
No.
I meant to tell you that one of the kobolds comes in and gives you makes you drink a healing potion. So you get you get 5 HP back. Okay.
Okay, so before I head to the ring, I flip a gold coin towards Jim Jar.
And you see him getting several other gold coins from other as well. All right. Roll a D3. All right. You see this woman walk up to the ring. Looks human, except for she has hardly any nose. It's more slits than nose. Wearing she seems to be wearing, looks like hide armor, and she has a bright green belt around her waist.
Does it look magical?
You don't know.
Does it look like it's got a big plate on it that says stuff?
Does it have WWE World Championship embroidered on it?
Actually, it does. Okay. You hear
Alright.
the announcer get up and say, "Up next, folks, we've got Ishi the Serpent and this half orc." Never asked.
Ted
him.
Nug.
What was that?
It's Ted Nug.
Are you raising your voice to yell above the yells and cheers?
I'll try to. It's kind of
Okay.
hard in an arena,
Okay.
you know.
I think you said Ted Nug, whatever that is.
Thumbs up towards them.
And I said her name, didn't I? Ishi the Serpent?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And she gets into the ring, and you hear a decent amount of cheering, but more jeering than you do hear cheering.
Can I make an entrance?
roll a performance and then tell me what you want to do based on that.
Hey,
That's pretty damn good. Yep.
I'm just gonna link it in chat.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Ah. Nice. Okay. So you get on the you walk into the ring and just start doing that. And the crowd actually goes quite wild for it. You hear a lot of people laughing and cheering, and you see a lot of people getting up and just clapping, and you actually even see, as you look up at the box, you see the uh, the main guy up there kind of. He even has a grin too, and he's watching you with extreme intent. Oh,
Pumped.
one thing I forgot to ask. Did you pick your... Oh, yeah, you did. Your totem.
Yeah.
The bear. Okay. Good. I'm glad you put that on there.
Yeah, so at least it'll be out there later.
I watch them occasionally after the fact.
Yeah.
It's really good for notes for you.
Yep. I used to watch them the day after every time when we were doing Lost Mines. I don't know why, but it was fun. Okay. Anyway, let's begin. You hear the bell go off. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
Oh no. It started.
Okay. All right. Hold on just a second here.
I really only have like one attack, and that's just unarmed.
Right. But you can still do the grapples and things like that. Okay, so she comes out and you see her taking her belt and she throws it to the floor. And as she does so, it becomes a giant constrictor snake.
What?
Well, that's a bit unfair.
She says, "You look a bit big for me, but try this on for size."
How's that even fair?
Must be staying in my heart then.
And let's see. It's going to come up to you and attempt to grapple you. I don't know why it rolled. Oh, I see. Okay. So it rolled a 19. I need to fix that one. What's your AC? 16?
16.
Okay, so it does hit. So you take 10 damage, and you are currently grappled.
Do I have to wait until my turn to break
Yes,
out?
so it's your turn now.
Okay. Is it like an athletics thing to break
Yep.
out?
Yep. Strength. Yep, you break out.
Is that counting as like in my actions.
It does. Yep. But you have 2 attacks, so
All right. Well, I'm gonna scoot around this guy. Can I spin around? You know, all very
Sure.
tactically.
yeah. As you nice.
And then I am going to hit her with the old.
Lefty, righty. Okay, so you're hitting her.
Yep.
Okay.
Right in the chin.
Okay. Yes, that definitely hits. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the thing up. Hold on. A minute. And that was the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you had 5 and she had 19. Okay. Okay. She is going to have the snake try to grapple you again. For 13, which misses. And then she's actually going to attempt to come onto this post, so you get an attack of opportunity.
I'll take it.
Okay. That's a hit. Okay. So you kind of slug her in the stomach as she runs away. She kind of stumbles but is able to climb up the post. And
I have a question.
Yep.
Do I have to grapple her or any opponent?
You'd have to grapple to win it. You'd have to grapple her down.
Okay. So if I grappled the snake
Mm-hmm.
and it's a grapple for 2 turns, would it be out of the fight?
Not really, because it's not an actual contestant. Which, at the
That's
sight of the
cheating,
snake,
then.
at the sight of the snake, you don't actually see anybody making a move to disqualify her.
Okay.
You do see several people and the quick glances around, and the rest of you guys that are not really, I mean, you're not participating in the fight itself. You notice that several people are kind of laughing, and this is an expected thing, but some of them are kind of outraged as well.
All right. Well, let me think here. So with my new carrying capacity, would it be enough to lift him up and throw him, or throw it?
Let me take a look.
I believe you said I would double my carrying capacity.
Right,
from
you would.
500.
And I don't think it weighs 500. It probably weighs. What does your character weigh?
Oh man,
I think it says on your sheet somewhere.
I actually don't think I see it.
Take a look. Probably about 250. I'm thinking that's probably around what it weighs. Yeah, you're 235. It's at the top of the second page on bio.
Okay.
Yeah, it weighs roughly what you weigh.
All right. Well, can I pick it up and throw it at her?
Yeah, you can try.
All right.
Be a strength check. I think you get advantage for. No, that's for crushing or destroying objects, right? Your totem ability.
Well,
Yeah.
I get advantage on strength checks made to pull, push, lift, or break objects.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if we want to break this up into like 2 of my attacks, I would get a strength check or
Yep.
advantage on strength check on the
Right.
lift, but on the throw would be normal.
Yep. Okay, you are able to lift it up.
I'm gonna throw it right at her.
Okay. So you do pick up this large snake, and it's very unwieldy, but you are able to heft it, and as it starts trying to wrap its body around your arms, you're able to chuck it, and you see it's kind of slithering in the air, and it hits the post, and it doesn't actually hit her, but it does knock her off the post onto the ground. She takes a couple points of bludgeoning damage, and she is knocked prone currently.
I'm gonna
Nice.
give him a nice big old cheer for that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move up to her.
Okay.
It's too. I don't have any moves to grapple, or is that like a bonus action? I don't know if I have those.
I don't think you have that feat.
Okay.
You need the Tavern Brawler to do that one.
Would like stepping on her count as like
No,
pinning
that's
her
an attack.
down? No, I mean like resting my foot on her.
It would be a grapple, and you can't do that right now.
Okay. Well, that's it for me.
Right, and she is going to stand up, and you see her cross her hands one over the other, like forearm to palm, and you see her close her eyes, and she moves her hands across her body, and you see her kind of. It's a little bit hard to detect, but you see it almost looks like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. You see some kind of spores kind of surrounding her, and she looks like she's invigorating herself somehow.
Does it look magical? Can I detect that?
Roll perception. Nope. You have no idea what she's doing.
Must have her own cool technology.
Let's see. And she's going to attempt to come over here. Let's see. 1, 5, 10. She can get there. You get an attack of opportunity if you want it.
I'll take it.
Okay. That's a hit. Okay. And you see that the cloud of spore or dust or whatever still kind of hovers around her, but she looks less invigorated than she was. And she's going to command the snake to attempt to bite you. That hits for 5 damage.
All right.
Okay, and your turn. Oh, the snake would have taken a little bit of damage from that throw, too.
I broke its back. As much as one or spine, I guess. It's not so much a back. Thinking of my next move here. I rage.
Okay.
And then I move to attack her.
Okay.
Lefty here.
That just hits.
And that'll be an additional +2 because I'm raging.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll hit her with a righty.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a miss.
southpaw.
You notice that she seems to be sweating, and a lot of that spore that's around her looks like it's starting to stick to her body. Okay. Is that the
Sorry.
end? Okay. Um, okay. Okay, she's going to attempt to attack you. Come on. Whoops, -3 on that. So yeah, that's a miss.
Yep.
And then she is going to call the snake over to attempt to grapple you. Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh. Take that out. I'm grappled.
Yep. So you take 14 damage and are grappled
7 damage.
for a DC of 14 to escape.
That'd be 7 damage.
Right, yep. And while you are grappled, she is going to try to get away, but you can attack. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want, but it's at disadvantage.
Sure.
And it hits.
So that's 11.
Okay. And as she starts running away, you catch her by the ankle and grab her, and she hits the dirt floor on a her chin, and you notice that she does not get back up. And all of a sudden, you start to get freed, and the snake turns back into a belt, and she is knocked out.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know what to do right now.
And you hear the whole crowd just erupt in thunder.
I just tried to showboat.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Tenda Gambracho!
Can I
Woo!
pick up the belt and throw it on her?
Yep. It doesn't do anything if she doesn't move. You see the same kobolds come out and kind of drag her off to the
Just
other side.
take the belt and throw it over your shoulder.
Can I? Oh, it's too late. Can I wear it? Be the WWE champion, heavyweight champion of the world.
Unfortunately, not. You have to give them back their stuff. Well, actually, you could.
Nah, I ain't like that.
Okay. There might be consequences to taking somebody else's stuff.
No, I'm not.
All right. And then Eldith is going to take her turn with the other one, but it's 8:30, and I can just roll for them to see who wins, unless you want me to go through all that.
You can just roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just give us a brief story of what happened.
Thinking Eldith loses. She does. So Eldith, you see Eldith get in the ring with very beautiful woman. I know the picture is of a man, but I couldn't find the right icon in time. But it's a
Different taste, man.
She's got
It's 2018, man. It's time.
she's got almost ice blue eyes, slightly pointed ears, bright blonde hair, almost silvered towards the ends.
She's not gonna like it and get her ass kicked by an elf.
She's not actually an elf. Roll, Melvin. Roll a religion check, and the rest of you can roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, no.
I would actually give you advantage on that. Okay, so yeah, Ted Nuck.
Really, Ted Nuck? Of all the people?
Actually,
I know what that is. I've seen one before.
From kind of the look and the poise that she's giving, you can tell that it's an ASMR, descendants of angels or other angelic type beings. Very graceful, but at the same time very foreboding. She's full plate armor, black with gold trim on it, and you can actually see Eldith, stalwart as she is. You can actually see her kind of gulp as she walks up to the ring. The fight itself doesn't last very long, and you can see that the crowd, this is the crowd favorite of this entire arena. The people come to see this champion. Her name is Adala the Conqueror, and she easily puts Eldith out within about 3 or 4 rounds. Very strong, and during it, you see her out of nowhere. You see these bright golden wings just kind of flash out and blow Eldith off the ring, and she comes out and pins her to the ground. And the crowd rolls out and cheers, and you see the Adala fly up into the center of the ring and circles around and then kind of just crashes towards the ground and does a 3-point landing. And
superhero pose.
Yep. You see the man in the upper box stand up, and he claps and bows, and you see him kind of walk away and disappear. You see those 3 out of the 4 of the kobolds kind of following him, and the other one says, seems to amplify his voice magically again, says, well, that's it for tonight's entertainment, folks. Get back to your business, and as always, keep it on a low.
I posted my victory thing. It's only the first 3 seconds, but
That's great. And that's kind of how the crowd reacted as well, but just on a much larger scale. All right. Let's see. Was there anything you guys wanted to do immediately, or?
Well, like, how's Ted going to get paid and for winning?
So, you guys all put in your money. Hold on one second.
Can I heal them now?
I'm sure we'll get like a long rest.
I'm only like down 2 hit. Wait, no, I'm not down any because he took me down to 5, and that was it. That's all it was. So your extra stuff was enough.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys are you should be good. During the fight and everything, they come out and like kind of fix you up, so you should be okay.
Yeah, I mean you'd be still knocked out if not.
Yeah. So the winged kobold comes down and starts handing out shares to those that participated. Ted Nug, you actually end up winning 100 gold.
All right, on. I never actually took out the 50 gold from my inventory to cover me and Sal, so I'm just gonna add 50.
Okay. Sal, you, for the show, you are able to make back 20 gold.
Okay. I'll give it to Ted Nug since he paid 25.
Okay. Melvin, you also make 20 gold.
Oh, cool.
And Jim Jar walks up and says, so, it's a pretty nice show you guys put on. Made me a lot of money there. Appreciate it, Melvin.
Sharon?
I'll bet you on it.
Bet you on sharing what?
Are you sharing, Jim Jar?
I don't know. What you gonna bet me for it?
Yeah, no. That's okay.
One of these days.
Did you like the show?
I'm always in for a good fight. You see, this time Eldith kind of walks up, pats you guys on the butts each. So that's about all she can reach on most of you. She says,
You got your
Hi.
pants on, Ted Nug?
Yeah.
That wasn't his snake in the ring.
Hey. Boo.
she says, that was a bit more intense than I was originally thinking.
I think you got the bad draw there, Eldest.
I think so too. Ted Nug, I think you got the squishy one.
But there were two of them.
True. But it was just a snake.
Which was the easiest one?
That one. It was a level 3 Druid of the Spores. Also a new class.
How much HP?
Oh,
did
sure.
you-
You give the big fighter the easy one. You give the cleric the big.
Hey, you rolled for it.
He didn't get
Yeah,
it.
it was
He
all the roll.
rolled.
And yours did have the most hit points, but the hardest one would have been the one that Eldith went
Tails,
against.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't believe how much freaking agility that guy had. Their acrobatics, I mean. Plus 10, that's a lot.
Yeah, he was the rogue. He's got expertise in acrobatics and athletics, so it was plus 10 to everything. Let's see. Did you guys want to do anything while you're here?
Did we see those drow again, or they don't seem to exist anywhere?
Um,
And those drow, they didn't. They weren't familiar from before, were they? Like
You
a
didn't-
long time.
you didn't recognize them. You didn't recognize them, and they're not there. Right. Did you guys want to talk to anybody or? Or do anything else?
I think we're
I asked.
busy. At least I am.
I asked Sal what he thought of my blind guy routine.
It reminds me of the fights that we have up top, where it's the funny matches for the kids.
That's what I was going for.
All right, good. You did a good job then.
No, I don't
See,
think I have
my
anything to talk to.
Okay. Let's see. You do see one of the few Duergar that were in the audience. He comes down and says, "So y'all be the ones looking for a room? Is that correct?"
Yes, we are.
Well, you've all got a place to stay tonight at the Gruel Barn Inn.
Muchas gracias.
That was a hell of a show you guys put on. We enjoy that kind of stuff. Well, some of us.
Do we need to say anything in particular to get those rooms?
Nah, I know who you are, and I'm the proprietor, so
Okay.
you're fine by me. The inn is at the other end. Actually, let me double check. Do you guys still have access to see the map? I think you do. Sure.
It's in our notes.
Okay. Oh, damn it. That one doesn't have the words on it.
So would this be in the inappropriate time to ask, his name's Jokey?
Droki?
Yeah, isn't that not the guy we're looking for? Yeah.
That is the guy that Black Skull had asked you to try to find and bring in or kill. Are you trying to find him or look for him, you said?
Could I ask the guy that just offered us a room?
Oh, sure.
I mean, I figured it's kind of busy enough around here for people to not be able to overhear, right?
Right.
It's
Yeah,
not
most of the
very
people
easily-
are trying to kind of head out. It is kind of slow going. There's only essentially 2 ways in and out of this place. So yeah, everybody is very slow moving and very loud. So what are you asking him?
Does he know anything about him?
Yeah, that Droki character. He's seems to be quite the mischief maker. Comes through and disrupts the merchants, and you see him one place, and then all of a sudden he's gone, and doesn't seem like anybody can lay a finger on the guy. The guards have been all over him trying to grab him and bring him in. Most of the merchants can't even stand him. All he does is disrupt everything in town.
Seen him around lately?
Yeah, I see him around occasionally, or when I think it's him. Might be a few others that may be impersonating him. It seems that you talk about him one place and you hear about somebody else seeing him in another at the same time. Guy's slippery.
All right.
But you can never really trust those Darrow anyway.
Certainly not. Thanks for the info, and I'll see you back at the end.
All right, well, I'm going to try to get back to the inn. I'm sure they'll have plenty of people looking for a place tonight. Anything else you guys want to do?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. All right. Well, it's just shy of 9 o'clock, so wasn't quite expecting that to take all night, but I hope you guys had fun. It was a
Yeah.
little bit different, so
Yeah, battle royals take longer than you think.
yeah, they do. I actually had fun. It was a little nerve-wracking for me, but still pretty fun.
I'm glad you rolled like shit against me. At least I'm.
Why can you do that for me more?
Yeah.
I rolled like shit instead.
I rolled
Sorry.
Nah, that's D&D.
Yep. So I'm sure there'll be other opportunities, and if you guys want to continue doing
I think
things
as a
like
team we would have kicked their ass, but
yeah, and if you had asked, and I'll go ahead and tell you this anyway, but there will be opportunities if you guys want to do. Tonight's was no magic, no weapons, but there are tag teams. There's full team of about five people matches. There's ones with anything goes, just no killing.
Is there a Royal Rumble? A cage match? Hell in a Cell!
I think we can manage that if you want. But yeah, so if you guys want to do something like that again, maybe not next time because we want to get back into the story, but
Yeah.
but we can probably
yeah,
work
those
something
are,
like
it's
that.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
So
fun to throw those in for a while.
I think a Royal Rumble would be really interesting to roleplay because it would be so unpredictable. You constantly adding
Right.
people into the initiative, and the whole goal is to throw people out of the ring.
oh man, yeah,
That'd be chaos, but it would be fun.
yeah, it would be fun. So, all right, well, cool. That gives me some more time to work on more of the story aspect for next time. I do have some stuff just in case we couldn't get there tonight, but like I said before, this place is huge and there's lots of stuff to do, so hopefully I'll get some more stuff ready for you guys for next time. Just to get myself better prepared, do you guys know where you guys would want to go after this? I'm assuming you're going back to the inn first. so you can rest and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But after that, do you know what you plan on doing or going?
I'd say probably around the merchants. See if we can get
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a lead on this guy.
Sounds good.
It's kind of what I was figuring, but I just wanted to make sure, just so I had some. If I need maps and things like that, then I have them prepared because, as I said, this place is huge and all the
If we can
advanced.
find an
world-
item of his, I might be able, figure out an item of his. I might be able to locate an item because I can do that.
Oh, okay.
Tell the rest of the group.
Okay.
For this jokey that we're trying to find. So if we can come up with an item that we know he has, or that he uses on a regular basis, maybe we can do something like that to help find him.
Well, you have heard that he has a very strange hat. Looks like a 3-point hat with a couple, like, kind of tentacles hanging off of it.
So this was the guy we saw on the dock.
No, there was no guy that.
Oh, okay. So we didn't. You
Yeah,
just
you didn't-
explained about that before, then.
Right. Yes, that's.
I have to have actually seen it before.
Right. Yeah. Well, I don't. For the locate item, do you actually have to have the item? Or
Well, I can't. How can I locate if I can locate it if I have it in my hand? I don't need a spell for that.
right.
I have to have at least some kind of a knowledge of it.
Okay. All right.
I'd have to have seen it reasonably closely.
Okay. Gotcha.
So even if we can find him, and if he gets away, then we can maybe find him again if I can get a good look at something that I would know he would have, like the
Okay.
hat.
One thing, if you didn't notice, while magic wasn't permitted in the fight, there was nothing stopping you. They didn't seem to have, because this is not sanctioned, there was no way to regulate, essentially. So, just to keep that.
Well, that sucks. That could have changed a lot.
Yep.
Hey, you're probably lawful good, so.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, in 5th edition, clerics and paladins don't have to be lawful at all, actually. So, but yes, it would depend on your character if you would do that or not anyway. So,
Well, I probably wouldn't have done it just because we're in this city first, but now that I know that I might be able to get away with it, I might try it next time.
Yeah, like what was that snake crap? No one did anything about.
right. So I was trying to kind of